Welcome back. Tributes continue to pour in for veteran actor and director Patrick Shai. He died at his home in Soweto yesterday morning. Shai is best known for his roles in Soul City and Generations. He was also a gender-based violence activist. Let's cross to our reporter Nqobile Madlala, who is at the home of Patrick Shai. Nqobile, give us a sense of what the family members are going through at this difficult time.
Very difficult indeed. Of course, we've seen some of the family members arriving, as well as some of his colleagues arriving. I mean, everyone who's here have great memories of him, having been in his life for so long. We've also seen some of his friends, some people who say that they've been in school with him, and this just was so sad for them to find out like this. Some of them saying that they even found out on TV, and they've come to pay their respect. But joining me now is the spokesperson of the family. And of course, we understand that this is such a difficult time for the family. How are you doing?
I think I'm okay at the moment. We're just trying to cope with the situation. I mean, it's still new and there's practically nothing much that we can do. So we just have to accept at the moment, yeah.
And if we talk about coping, I mean, we know that this is so difficult. How is the family taking it?
I think it's still new. I mean, no one expected this to happen, and we were all so shocked when it happened. I mean, it was just a bomb, like he just threw a bomb on us. And yeah, I think we are just floating. Basically, I can just say we are floating emotionally. We're not sure whether we want to burst out and cry or what, but then we're basically just floating at the moment, yeah.
And I can imagine his wife must be taking this even more harder, having been in his life for so long. They've been married since she was 17, hey?
Yeah, I can confirm that, yeah. Definitely.
And how is she taking it?
Maschaba, she's so strong. Hey, she's a strong woman, and she's actually the one comforting us in most cases. Even at the moment, she's the one coming through for us. So she is so strong.
But he lived quite a fulfilling life, right?
Yeah.
Can you share some memories of him?
I think growing up, I mean, we were looking up to him. I mean, we were so young and we would actually chill with him in the same house, and the next thing, or we visit him in most cases, and we see him on TV also. And it was so motivating growing up. And he would act normal towards us. And I think one of the things that we remember about him is that just be yourself in the family. Like, he taught us every person must just be themselves. I mean, show different characters. Don't try to be like him, or just be you. So he taught us that.
I mean, passionate about his craft, indeed. We've heard from a lot of veterans talking about how passionate he was about his craft. Did you ever get a glimpse of him?
Yeah, I did, actually. I did. A couple of, like, we had a glimpse. Like, the thing is, sometimes he'd be within the house and he'd just act some kind of way, and he'll be playing, and you'll be shocked that, okay, he was actually acting. Yeah.
All right, and also we know that the community here also know him as an activist. I mean, that was a role that he took on as well, and a lot of people are appreciating. How was he in that role?
I think boys around the neighborhood actually looked up to him. And women, I think, in most cases, they did, because he was all about grooming them and telling them that you are a man, you can do this, you can cry if you want to. Like, he motivated them in most cases. So he actually groomed a lot of people, more especially around the neighborhood. And I think even nationwide he did. Yeah.
Of course, he played his part. Let's talk about the fact that obviously this has happened. What are sort of preparations that the family is doing at this point?
At the moment, the only thing that we can confirm is that the funeral is on Saturday, but then we haven't confirmed the place or when the memorial service will take place. But then everything will be shared. I think full details might possibly be shared by Monday, hopefully. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. Well, Annalie, quite a sad time, obviously, for the family, but the gentleman here sharing such fond memories of Patrick Shai, saying that he was quite a passionate person. I mean, of course, we've heard from some of the veterans also explaining how passionate he was about his craft. The gentleman just saying that sometimes he would even do it in their full view in their family, and this would obviously take their breath away. So it's quite great memories, but of course the family going through the most. But what's very interesting is that he's saying that the wife is the one really going in the forefront, comforting the family, how strong she is. We do know that they've been married for quite some time, since she was about 17. So you can imagine how hard it must be hitting for her. But at this point, saying that she is such a strong person.
Thank you very much, Nqobile Madlala, coming to us from Soweto, a family representative there, sharing that details about the memorial service and funeral should be shared by Monday.